If there's only one word that defines Cristiano Ronaldo, it's discipline. Most people confuse motivation with discipline. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. Discipline is a decision. It's a system that keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. Ronaldo doesn't rely on feeling motivated to train. Do you think he wakes up every morning and says, "Yeah, I can't wait to run 10 kilometers in the rain"? Of course not. But he does it anyway, because discipline is stronger than feelings. That means scheduling your workouts like appointments you cannot miss. It means sticking to your sleep routine even when your friends want you to stay up. It means saying no to junk food, no to excuses, and no to shortcuts. One thing people often forget about Ronaldo is how much he values family. From the beginning of his career, he always kept his roots close. His mother, his children, and even his late father are central to his story. He plays for them. He provides for them. He uses his family as both motivation and grounding. When you want to live like Ronaldo, you need to think about your own environment. Who do you surround yourself with? Do the people around you push you forward? Or do they drain your energy? Ronaldo knows the importance of surrounding himself with the right people, coaches, teammates, trainers, but also loved ones who remind him who really he is. He's a global superstar, but he still takes time for family dinners, moments with his kids, and honoring his mom. And the lesson is, success is not just about grinding alone. Cristiano Ronaldo has spent his entire career under pressure. Imagine having millions of people watch your every move, ready to criticize you when you fail. Imagine walking into the stadium where half the fans scream your name and the other half boo you. Most people would break under that pressure. But Ronaldo thrives. How? By shifting his perspective. He doesn't see pressure as a burden. He sees it as a privilege. For him, the bigger the stage, the better he performs. Why? Because pressure means opportunity. When you live like Ronaldo, you don't run away from challenges. You don't avoid difficult situations. You lean into them. Next time you feel nervous before a test, a meeting, or a big decision, tell yourself, this is my chance to show what I'm capable of. This is my chance to show what I'm capable of. That's the Ronaldo way. A lot of people think living like Ronaldo means being perfect, eating perfectly, training perfectly, never making mistakes. But here's the truth. Ronaldo isn't perfect. He has bad games. He misses penalties. He makes mistakes. But what makes him different is consistency. When he fails, he doesn't quit. He doesn't say, well, maybe I'm not good enough. He gets back up, trains harder, and shows up again. In life, you don't need perfection. You need consistency. If you go to the gym 3 times a week for a year, you will be fitter than the person who works out perfectly for 1 week and then quits. If you eat clean 80% of the time, you will be healthier than the person who diets for 2 days and then binges. Consistency beats perfection every single time. And that's how Ronaldo builds his career. Not by being perfect, but by being consistent. Another truth about living like Cristiano Ronaldo is sacrifice. While his friends were out partying in his teenage years, Ronaldo was training. While others were sleeping in, he was on the pitch, practicing free kicks. While others were enjoying junk food, he was focused on clean meals. Ronaldo gave up short-term pleasure for long-term greatness. And that's something most people struggle with. They want success, but they don't want to give up anything. They want to be fit, but also eat pizza every day. They want money, but also binge Netflix on weekends. Here's the reality. Success requires sacrifice. If you want to live like Ronaldo, you need to ask yourself, what am I willing to give up to get the next level? Maybe it's less time scrolling on your phone. Maybe it's saying no to toxic friends. Maybe it's waking up earlier. Whatever it is, remember this. Every time you sacrifice something small, you're investing in something greater. One of Ronaldo's stronger habits is visualization. Before big matches, he doesn't just train his body, he trains his mind. He pictures himself scoring, winning, celebrating. He imagines the feelings, the sound of the stadium, the moment the ball hits the net. Why does this work? Because your brain doesn't always know the difference between imagination and reality. When you visualize success, you program your mind to believe it's possible. That confidence shows up when it's game time. You don't need to be a football player to use this. Before your exam, visualize yourself writing the answers calmly. Before your presentation, visualize your speaking confidently. Before your workout, visualize yourself finishing strong. Visualization is not just dreaming, it's mental training. And if you want to live like Ronaldo, you need to start practicing it every day. Another part of Ronaldo's lifestyle that people underestimate is recovery. He doesn't just train hard, he recovers hard. Ice baths, massages, stretching, proper sleep, and even meditation. But why? Because he understands the body is like a car. If you drive it full speed every day without maintenance, it breaks down. That's why Ronaldo is still playing at the top level in his late 30s. Now think about yourself. You work, you study, you stress, but do you recover? Do you give yourself breaks? Do you stretch, relax, meditate, or even just breathe? Living like Ronaldo means respecting recovery as much as effort. People often say Ronaldo is arrogant, and yeah, he's confident, extremely confident. But here's the difference. His confidence is built on work. He doesn't just talk, he backs it up with training, discipline, and results. You can live like Ronaldo by building your own confidence. Not fake confidence, not pretending. Real confidence that comes from preparation. When you've done the work, when you've practiced, when you've sacrificed, you don't need to fake confidence. It's natural. One thing people overlook about Ronaldo is that he's not just a player, he's a leader. Whether it's in Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, or Portuguese national team, teammates always look to him. But why? Because leadership is not about shouting or giving orders. It's about leading by example. When Ronaldo trains harder than anyone else, the team notices. When he stays calm under pressure, others follow. If there's only one word that defines even after winning trophies, it sets a standard that everyone else tries to match. Discipline. That's real leadership. Motivation is a feeling. If you want to live comes and goes, you need discipline to stop waiting for others to inspire. It's a system that keeps you moving, be the even one when you don't feel like it. In your family, Ronaldo doesn't rely on feeling motivated to train. People are always watching. Do you think he wakes up every morning and says, "Yeah, be the example"? Can't wait to run 10 Ronaldo's journey wasn't smooth. Of course, lost his father when he was young. He does it anyway because discipline is stronger than feelings. Many people use scheduling your workouts as an excuse points you cannot miss. Ronaldo uses it as sticking to your sleep every time he even when your friends want you to stay. He honors his father's memory. It means saying no. That pain became his motivation. No to excuses. The truth and no to shortcuts. Life will hurt you. One thing people often forget about Ronaldo failures is how much he values family. The question is, what will you do with that pain? From the beginning of his career, he always kept his roots close, or will you turn it into energy to push harder? And even living like Ronaldo means turning every negative into a reason to rise. He provides what most people forget. He uses his family as even Ronaldo motivation and grounding. When you want to live like Ronaldo, crucial games, you need to think about your own environment. He's had seasons where you surround yourself with finished. Do the people around every time you push you forward stronger? Or do they drain your energy? Between champions and Ronaldo knows the importance of surrounding himself with the right people. Coaches, champions let failures train them. But also, if you want to live like Ronaldo, you need to stop being afraid of failure. He's a global superstar. Start seeing but it still takes time for family dinners. Every mistake is just information that tells you how to improve. And there's a
lesson
story
is,
from his early days
success
that
is not just
United.
about grinding alone.
After a training
Cristiano
session,
Ronaldo has spent his
while the team
entire
was
career
heading
under pressure.
while the team was heading to the locker
Imagine
room,
having millions
Ronaldo
of
is
people
stayed
watch
behind,
your every move,
ready to
practicing free kicks
criticize
for
you
hours.
when you fail.
This
Imagine
wasn't
walking
once
into
or
the
twice.
stadium where half
was
the fans
daily.
scream your name.
That's why he became
and
the
other
best.
half boo you.
Living like Ronaldo means
Most people
working
would
when no
break
one is
under
watching.
that pressure.
But
It's easy
Ronaldo
to train
thrives.
hard when the
How?
coach is around.
By shifting his
It's easy to
perspective.
study when
He
the
doesn't
teacher
see
checks
pressure as a
homework.
burden.
He
What
sees
do
it
you
as
do
a
when
privilege.
no one is watching?
For him, the bigger the
That's
stage,
where true
the better he
character is built.
performs.
Why? Despite all the fame,
Because pressure
cars,
means opportunity.
money, and awards.
When you live like Ronaldo,
Ronaldo is still
you don't
talks
run
about
away from
learning.
challenges. He studies his
don't avoid
opponents,
difficult situations.
analyzes
You
his
learn into
mistakes. Next time you feel nervous
And looks
before
for
a
ways
test,
to get better.
a meeting,
That
or a
humility.
big decision, tell
The
yourself,
ability to say
this is
I
my
can
chance to
improve
show
is
what
what
I'm
keeps him
capable of.
great.
If you want to
This
live
is
like
my
Ronaldo,
chance to show
adopt a
what
student
I'm
mindset.
capable of.
No matter
That's
how
the
good
Ronaldo
you are
way.
at something. A lot of people think
Remind
living like
yourself
Ronaldo
there's
means being
always
perfect.
more to learn. Eating perfect.
That humility
Training
will keep you
perfectly.
growing while others
Never
get
making
stuck in
mistakes.
arrogance.
But here's the truth.
So
Ronaldo
what can
isn't
teenagers
perfect.
take from Ronaldo's
He has
life
bad
style?
games. He misses penalties.
Ronaldo didn't
He
speak
makes
until he
mistakes.
was 25 to
But
get
what makes him
serious.
different is
He built
consistency.
habits as a
When he
teenager
fails,
that shapes
it doesn't
his future.
quit. He doesn't say,
Discipline
well,
beats
maybe I'm
talent.
not good enough.
You might not be the
Gets
most
back up,
talented today,
trains harder,
but
and
with
shows
discipline,
up again.
you can
In life,
outwork
you don't
almost
need
anyone.
perfection.
You need consistency. If you go to the gym 3 times a week for a year, you will be fitter than the person who works out perfectly for 1 week and then quiets. If you eat clean 80% of the time, you will be healthier than the person who diets for 2 days and then binges.